here. And this says Narzo 30A. We saw the Narzo 30 Pro. So where is the regular Narzo 30? Anyways, let's just cut the seal. This will be sold via Flipkart, guys, and we know the pricing. It comes in two variants. The base is with 3 gigabytes of RAM and 32 GB of internal storage, whereas the 10,000 rupee variant, what we have actually, comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 GB of internal storage. So let's just open this up, and I feel this is better than the Moto E7 Power. I like the Moto because it's stock Android, clean, no ads or anything. But that had the MediaTek G25 SoC. This one actually has the G85, so far powerful, I would say. So let's have a look at this, and let me just keep this to the side. So what, we don't get a case. I thought we'll get a case. No, just some paperwork, some junk. So I'll just keep that to the side. Let's open this up, and we have this dual tone finish, guys. Again, it's plastic, entirely plastic, guys. Feels like a pattern or something, but no, it's entirely plastic. But again, yeah, it has this pattern. It's not a ridge, it just looks like that. I thought also it will be a ridge like this. So we have dual tone. I don't know, this color, what do you feel? Might be better in other colors, but anyways, we have the fingerprint scanner here at the back, and this camera module looks like the Pixel thing. Again, guys, it's a dual camera. Can't expect too much at this price point from the camera, but I'll add some samples in the later part of the video. But let's see. Oh, we get a huge power brick. As you can see, the size of the brick. Good thing is that this is technically a fast charger. It's an 18-watt fast charger that we are getting in the box. So I'm happy about that, because many vendors are giving this to 10-watt or a 15-watt charger at this price point. And this is a USB Type A to Type C. It should be. Let's just check. Yes, it's a USB Type C cable. So nice that we are getting at least that. So let me do one thing. Let me just keep this to the side, and let's look at the handset itself. And guys, this is having actually a 6.5-inch HD plus display. It's not a full HD, so HD plus with a V notch. And again, guys, entire thing is made up of polycarbonate plastic. Looks like they have some coatings, so this one does resist that fingerprints, so that's actually nice. And top, we don't have a secondary noise cancellation microphone. That is interesting, so that is missing. We have the volume rocker and the power on off button. Good tactile feel. And bottom will be the main speaker, your Type-C port that will be used for charging. This is the microphone, 3.5mm headphone jack, and this is your SIM tray. Let's see, do we get a dedicated slot? Because the base variant that comes with just 3 gigabytes of RAM just has 32 gigabytes of internal storage. I accidentally switched it on. Yes, a triple slot. Fortunately, this OEM has some sense. In the budget-oriented devices, you have to give a triple slot. So guys, here is the handset, and let it actually boot up, and I'll set it up, then we'll continue. So guys, I've set up the device, and here are the specs for the same, and I would say pretty decent specs for the price. You're getting a decent MediaTek Helio G85 chipset, and also I feel you are getting that massive 6000 mAh battery. Though we have that 6000 mAh battery, guys, it does not feel like a brick, I would say. It's a HD display, it's an IPS LCD, guys, as you can see, but pretty decent. It has auto brightness and everything. I've just disabled it, and in general UI, I did not find any issues, guys. Yes, there is some junkware that is pre-installed, but as you can see, you can uninstall a lot of things. Let's just see that. For example, this Realme community, let's see if we can uninstall that. Says uninstall. Did it uninstall? Continuing, you have the fingerprint scanner over here, and it's a fast fingerprint scanner, but the only thing I noticed is that the location is really on the top. I have to actually stretch my finger a little bit. Ideally it should have been here, because this is a fairly long phone, but yeah, the responsiveness is actually good, as you can see. Let's see under the hood, what do we get on this smartphone. Let me just reduce the brightness a little bit, guys. Yeah. As you can see, it's a dual camera that we are getting, a 13 megapixel and a 2 megapixel, and the front facing is this V notch type. That's a 8 megapixel. So let's look at it. I don't think so the UI will change compared to other Realme phones. Yes, it's exactly the same UI. So no ultra wide, guys, 13 megapixel. We also have this digital zoom, 2x and others. I would say don't use digital zoom, but yeah, it's there. Just if you're shooting, use the regular, I would say 1x. Obviously does not have the wide angle lens. I wish it had, but we don't have that. So we also have the portrait mode. And in real time, let's just take some snaps. Let me do actually, I'll show you the snaps later on. And this is the front facing camera. We even have the portrait mode here. And again here, guys, just hit normal, because otherwise it has a lot of skin smoothing and all those things. Typical Realme stuff. Even in portrait, same I would say. Just if you're going here, click here and go to the normal. Otherwise it just does weird things. And by default, I feel the bokeh effect is just too much in this portrait mode. So hopefully you can reduce it. So reduce this, guys. It was looking very artificial. So reduce it to about 20-30%. Maybe then it'll look better. So let me do one thing. Let me actually take some sample shots with this one so that you have a better idea regarding the camera. So these were shot with the rear facing camera in indoor lighting conditions, and for indoor lighting conditions I felt that the performance was actually pretty decent. As you can see, these are in artificial lighting conditions and I feel it performed very well. But again, you got to be careful. If you shake a little bit, it will come out a little bit shaky. Now moving to the front facing camera, this was also a surprise. These were also taken in indoor lighting conditions, and as you can see, it did a good job. A very quick sample with the front facing camera of this Narzo 30A, and as you can see, this is in completely artificial lighting in my office. So this should give you an idea about the video recording capabilities with the front facing camera in this indoor lighting conditions. So guys, that's it for now.